Okay, good morning, everybody. Monday, the 4th of September. Well, the change of the month comes a change of season, but almost the wrong way. August being very autumnal, and it looks like September, at least the beginning of it, seems to be delivering some very nice summery weather. This high pressure that is anchored over continental Europe, and we're picking up still a southeasterly flow, and this sort of continental air mass, though not particularly good for soaring, does give us the opportunity to at least have some nice, fine, settled weather. It does come with some fog though, and you can see that just starting to burn off now. And the winds at height picking up through the day to be east southeasterly at around 10 to 15 knots. Satellite picture of the UK shows us under that fog. I know it's been a bit of a pain first thing for some of the airports around the country this morning, but it is burning back quickly, and it looks like we should be at Cavo-K before 10 o'clock this morning. The public forecast showing that 10 knots wind from the east southeast. Good visibility, probably this afternoon, moderate this morning with haze. And yep, no significant weather. And look at that, 27 degrees. It does feel summer indeed. That reflects on here, as you can see, maybe 28 degrees in London, but we seem to be, based on this easterly wind, probably one of the best areas of the country for the temperature. So if sunshine's your thing, then this is the day for you. And it looks like dew points of around 13, so very, very dry air mass. And you can see how dry that air mass is by the sounding. You can see very likely to be completely blue today. No real sign on there, at least, that there's only going to be cumulus activity. And lower in the way of top cover as well. So yeah, should be a nice, fine, bright, sunny day. Currently at Lasham with a temperature of 18, a dew point of 15, and the picture outside is that with the mist burning off, but revealing a really, really crystal clear day. Potential flight distance, well, I said east-southeasterly is never a particularly good direction for Lasham. We're sort of on the edge, so a short cross-country may be possible. But as you can see, windward coasts very quickly blowing out and becoming stable. Better into the middle of the country, away from the coast. But if it's anything like it was yesterday in some parts of the western of England, it will be tricky, not easy blue, put it that way. Starts off unsoarable pretty much till lunchtime, and then blue up to, if we get around 26, 27 degrees, up to around 3,000 feet above sight. Maybe with 28 degrees later, becoming 4,000 feet above sight, but peaking at that across more western parts of the country, maybe slightly higher into the Welsh borders and into the West Midlands. Anything really east of Lasham is going to be poorer than it is to the west, as temperatures will be kept just that tad lower. Pretty much heat-driven day only, so no other instability expected other than the heat, which will move that temperature line out and break some of the inversions, but not the one higher up. So no real significant cloud today. Cutting off looks like around 6 o'clock. This wind direction, probably better than if we had a bit of north in the wind, because we won't get the estuary air. We've got a sort of a land track from sort of eastbourne with this wind. So hopefully keeping the sort of any sea air or maritime air out until much later in the day and closer to the evening. So your sight forecast for today then showing moderate thermals at best. 2 knots is probably quite reasonable on a blue day like today, up to a maximum altitude of 4,000 feet. But yeah, it is going to be blue, very little chance in the way of cumulus today, but a nice day other than that. Just a reminder that on blue days like this, the sink can be quite outweighed against the lift. If you are going through a lot of sink, you should probably take a slight deviation from track to ensure that you get into an area of lots of lift. Just flying in a straight line normally means you may be in a sink street. So yeah, it's and the combine harvesters and land features should work best today. Currently at Farnborough, broken at 300 feet, that's picking up quite quickly, and it says a few clouds at 4.5, so they're a bit more optimistic for cumulus. Odium, on the other hand, is saying Cavo-K from 10. So yeah, should be good by the time we get out there. Airspace wise, there is article dropping at Abingdon all day today. Yep. So Abingdon, don't go anywhere near that. Lots of the usual paragliding NOTAMs, and Western on the Green may be active today as well. But other than that, not too much going on. Operationally today will be runway 09, with probably the winch slightly offset. So runway 09, something like that. Not quite as squiggly as my line. Air towing, that's standard from the runway. We do have quite a busy day planned ahead. There'll be a little bit of sharing gliders first thing going on. We have a big group coming from London to fly with us today, as well as club flying. So at the moment, it doesn't look like we have any extra two-seat capacities. We're using it all day. Movement-wise, we do have a Navajo PA-31 due out at 10 o'clock, small aircraft, so not due to be too much of an issue. And my safety point of the week this week is, are you fit to fly? We are going into a period of warmer temperatures. Needless to say, it's easy to get dehydrated. So please make sure that you're coming back to the clubhouse where required and filling up. I'll have a look to see if I can decontaminate the water butts out there. But ideally, bring your own water and make sure you are fully hydrated when you are fit to fly and feeling well. Good, that's enough from me. So I will see you out there. Bye for now.